Look at this cheap, plain sheet of linoleum rubber sitting silently on a wooden workbench. Most people see ordinary flooring material, but an artist sees the foundation of an iconic streetwear brand. What if you could transform a simple $10 block of rubber into high-end limited edition apparel, artistic posters, and custom tote bags? Imagine carving your own bold graphic illustrations by hand and printing them onto heavyweight cotton hoodies inside your bedroom workspace. Traditional relief printmaking is making a massive, explosive comeback in modern graphic design and street culture. You do not need massive industrial screen printing machinery or expensive digital printers to produce world-class physical merchandise. You simply master the tactile, timeless human craft of linocut engraving and hand block printing. Welcome to the vibrant, highly profitable world of artisan relief printing and custom merch creation. Linocut block printing offers a unique physical tactile texture that digital graphic screens can never replicate. Digital computer graphics often look flat, sterile, and cold on modern fast fashion clothing items. But hand-carved linoleum prints feature subtle ink textures, crisp negative spaces, and organic line work that command visual attention. Every single hand-stamped shirt carries microscopic variations, turning every piece of clothing into a unique limited edition artwork. Consumers across the world are moving away from mass-produced corporate fast fashion toward authentic handmade goods with real artistic soul. Mastering Linocut carving gives you complete creative independence to design, carve, and print your own custom fashion lines directly from home. Your practical hands-on journey into relief printmaking begins with selecting your linoleum block materials. Beginner printmakers can choose soft-cut rubber blocks, which slice easily with minimal physical hand pressure. Professional printmakers often prefer traditional battleship gray linoleum backed with natural burlap cloth for sharp, precise line retention. You begin your artistic process by drawing a high-contrast graphic design on paper using dark pencil or ink. Because relief printing flips images horizontally during stamping, you must mirror your artwork before transferring it to the block. Transferring your mirrored image onto the linoleum surface using graphite paper creates a clear visual roadmap for your carving tools. To carve your graphic artwork out of the linoleum block, you use specialized steel gouges called linoleum carvers. A starter carving set includes interchangeable steel blades featuring small V-shapes, wide U-shapes, and flat chisels. Small V-shaped blades carve microfine lines, detailed textures, and delicate lettering borders with razor precision. Wide U-shaped blades scoop away large background sections quickly, leaving pure, empty space on the rubber block. You hold the wooden carving handle securely, pushing the steel blade forward smoothly away from your body. The quiet, rhythmic sound of sharp steel slicing through dense rubber creates a deeply satisfying tactile sensation. Controlling your blade depth and carving pressure is the key to maintaining crisp structural line work. You carve away every negative space area on the block, leaving your main graphic design raised in high relief. The raised rubber surfaces hold ink later, while the carved low channels remain completely clean during printing. Placing a non-slip silicone mat under your linoleum block keeps your workpiece perfectly stationary during carving sessions. Moving your tools steadily around curved lines requires turning the block itself, rather than bending your wrist unnaturally. Carving a complex graphic block demands calm mental focus, transforming a plain sheet into a raised physical printing plate. As you complete your block carving, you enter the crucial phase of surface cleanup and detail refining. You use a small, stiff brush to sweep away tiny rubber curls and loose dust from the carved channels. You inspect your raised image carefully under a bright desk lamp, trimming away tiny, unwanted rubber bumps that might catch ink. Running your fingertips across the carved block reveals a rich, three-dimensional texture that brings your flat drawing to life. Your carved linoleum block is now a permanent, durable printing stamp capable of producing thousands of identical, high-contrast impressions. Watching your flat sketch turn into a tactile rubber carving delivers an immediate wave of creative satisfaction. Once your linoleum plate is carved and thoroughly cleaned, you prepare your professional printmaking ink. You do not use runny liquid acrylic paints or thin watercolor inks for block printing on textiles and paper. Instead, you use high-viscosity oil-based or water-soluble relief printing inks designed specifically for heavy block coverage. You squeeze a small ribbon of thick, sticky ink onto a smooth glass mixing plate on your table. You use a rubber roller called a brayer to roll the ink back and forth across the glass plate. Rolling the ink continuously creates a thin, even layer that makes a crisp, velvety sound as the brayer spins. Producing a smooth, velvety texture on your roller guarantees flawless, clump-free ink transfer onto your carved block. Next, you pass the inked rubber brayer smoothly over your carved linoleum block using light, even strokes. The sticky ink adheres exclusively to the raised relief surfaces of your design, ignoring the carved negative channels completely. You roll the brayer in multiple directions across the block to ensure every raised line receives total ink coverage. The dull gray rubber block transforms instantly into a glossy, jet-black graphic plate under your bright studio lights. Seeing your carved line art stand out in stark, high-contrast black ink delivers an exciting visual reward. Your carved plate is now fully charged with vibrant pigment and ready to press onto your target material. Now comes the crucial stamping process where your carved graphic transfers onto heavy paper or fabric garments. You can press your prints using a simple hand tool called a wooden baren or a heavy iron etching press. When printing on apparel like cotton hoodies or tote bags, you place a flat cardboard insert inside the garment. The cardboard insert creates a smooth printing surface while preventing wet ink from bleeding through to the backside. You position your inked linoleum block carefully onto the stretched cotton fabric using precise hand alignment. You apply firm, downward pressure across every square inch of the block using a baren and firm circular motions. Firm physical pressure forces the rich ink deep into the woven cotton fibers for long-lasting permanence. The most captivating moment in the entire printmaking craft is the slow, dramatic peel-reveal step. You carefully grip the edge of your linoleum block and lift it steadily upward away from the fabric. As the rubber plate separates from the material, it makes a soft, satisfying sticky sound under your hands. Below the block lies a crisp, bold graphic print bursting with rich texture and handcrafted artistic character. The stark contrast between deep black ink and soft woven cotton creates an immediate high-end visual impact. Holding a fresh, hand-stamped garment made with your own carved plate gives you immense personal pride. You have transformed raw fabric into a wearable piece of handmade street art. After printing your batch of custom apparel, proper ink curing ensures your designs remain permanently machine-washable. Water-soluble, oil-based fabric inks require heat setting after drying completely for 24 hours. You place a sheet of parchment paper over the dry printed design and apply a hot iron for 2 minutes. Applying direct heat cures the ink pigment molecules deep into the cotton fibers permanently. Your hand-printed graphic will never crack, peel, or fade away, even after dozens of heavy laundry wash cycles. Crafting durable, high-quality merchandise ensures your customers receive premium apparel built to last for years. Mastering the physical art of block printing also provides a deeply therapeutic escape from constant digital screens. Carving rubber blocks and rolling thick inks engages your hands and relaxes your busy mind completely. You focus entirely on blade angles, ink viscosity, and pressing pressure, forgetting about daily digital distractions. You spend quiet, creative evenings carving intricate botanical patterns, mythical creatures, or bold typography designs. Finishing a stack of hand-stamped art prints leaves you holding tangible physical creations made through honest manual effort. It is an empowering, highly addictive artistic passion that transforms simple ideas into physical fashion statement pieces. The absolute best part about Linocut printing and block-carved apparel is that this craft offers unmatched potential for viral media content and profitable commercial business. Linoleum carving clips and dramatic slow-motion peel reveal videos perform exceptionally well across TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Global audiences are completely hypnotized by the quiet, rhythmic sound of steel gouges slicing through smooth rubber blocks. Viewers love watching a sticky black ink roll across glass plates and seeing raw fabric turn into bold graphic artwork. You can build a massive, passionate global audience simply by filming your carving desk setup under soft studio lighting. From a commercial perspective, hand-carved block-printed merchandise carries incredible profit margins and high artistic value. A plain, unbranded cotton tote bag costs under $1 when purchased in bulk online. Yet that same tote bag, hand-printed with a unique, limited edition Linocut illustration, sells effortlessly for $25 to $40 on Etsy or Shopify. Custom hand-stamped hoodies and heavyweight streetwear t-shirts command premium prices ranging from $60 to over $100 per piece. Consumers willingly pay top-tier prices for authentic, small-batch apparel crafted by independent artists rather than buying mass-market corporate fast fashion. Turning your bedroom desk into a printmaking studio allows your original artwork to generate substantial financial profit. Furthermore, you can monetize your printmaking studio locally by expanding into custom art prints, greeting cards, and local business merchandise. Local coffee shops, craft breweries, skate shops, and indie record stores love collaborating with local printmakers for custom graphic merch. You can carve signature logo stamps for neighborhood businesses or print limited edition art posters for local music events. Setting up an automated online store or selling your prints at weekend indie art markets creates steady, reliable revenue streams. Your hand-carved linoleum blocks quickly turn your personal art style into a respected local streetwear brand. Starting your journey into Linocut block printing today requires a very small starting equipment investment and zero prior printing experience. You can purchase a starter linoleum block, a handle with 5 interchangeable carving blades, a rubber brayer, and fabric ink online for under $30. Clear off a small desk space in your room, draw your very first simple graphic outline, and start carving your rubber block this weekend. Roll your sticky ink evenly, press the carved plate onto a blank cotton shirt, and experience the thrill of peeling back your very first print. The next time you walk past expensive clothing stores selling generic screen-printed corporate fast fashion, make a conscious change. Step away from mass-produced digital graphics and claim your independence with the authentic physical craft of relief printmaking. Transform cheap rubber sheets into bold limited edition apparel, artistic canvas totes, and high-contrast art posters directly from home. Build your ultimate block printing studio. Share your satisfying peel reveal videos with the world and launch your journey as a hand-carved merch pioneer today.